Welcome to the Tall Girl Tuesday podcast. It's your girl Danny, and on this week's episode of News and Libations, let me first start off by letting you guys know what I'm drinking. I'm over here sipping on this 19 Crimes Cali Red wine. That's the Snoop Dogg wine from 19 Crimes brand, and I have to tell you, it's amazing. Go get yourself some, try it. I might be a little bit biased because I'm a Cali girl, Long Beach, California all day, but you know, it's amazing, so definitely try it. But this week's topic is one that needs to be discussed because, I mean, it's being discussed, but I have an opinion, so I just want to let you guys know. And what I'm referring to is this whole WAP situation, the song, the video, all of that. For those who don't know, and if you're under a rock or whatever, WAP is a song that Cardi B has out that's featuring Megan Thee Stallion, and it is very explicit, is raunchy. It's music, and I've been seeing a lot of men, especially, being so judgmental and so like got their noses turned up and just being real negative, criticizing them, talking about beating them down in a sense. And I'm just wondering, like, why is it okay for men to be comfortable about their sexuality and talking about sex in their bodies and music, but when it comes to women, it's like, you know, it's shunned upon. I think we need to change the narrative that only men are allowed to speak about things like this in music. I think it's corny if that's the type of mentality that you have. Because, I mean, why can't women express themselves that way? And not be judged or not be considered a hoe, a slut, easy, all of those things. Why can't a woman say, this is who I am, this is my body, I'm happy with it, and these are the things that I enjoy doing, which happen to be sexual? Like, why is everybody so pressed about this video and this song? I really don't understand it. And this one really is more towards the men. I'm not out here trying to like bash or anything, but it's acceptable when you listening to the lyrics and you're like rapping to whoever has something to say about women, like a Future, for example. Why is it okay for him to be the way he is and talk about women and talk about his bodies that he's had and all of that stuff, but when it comes to women, it's like it's frowned upon? I really don't understand that. Like, if it's not hurting you, if it's not affecting your lifestyle, your livelihood, it's not taking any money out of your pocket, why are you so pressed? These women are allowed to use their platform and their gift whatever way they want to. And as I was saying, we got to change that narrative to think like, you know, this is 2020. Women are out here doing it and should be able to express themselves and how they like it, how they want it, and how they want to give it. What is the problem? I'm not understanding that. And I'll say that there is some empowerment in it because it's like giving a voice to people who have certain platforms and are content creators who want to discuss things but are too worried about what the next person is thinking or how they're going to be judged about the things that they do like and the things that they feel. And I think it's not cool to just assume that because a woman is a woman that she's supposed to be a certain way, poised and acting like Mary Poppins or somebody. This is not the reality for most women. So I feel like And it's just so interesting the way black men respond in situations like this, because it's like, why are you so upset that why are you so upset that these women choose to express themselves in this way? We all have our bodies, what we choose to do with it, or, how we choose to express ourselves, and what we choose to tell the world about us or to show in terms of appearance wise. It's exclusive to each person. I think that it's not that serious to the point where people should feel like, oh, and then the conversation turns on, oh, she's a mother, and well, Meg's not, but Cardi's a mother. How does she feel of her daughter? This and that. And what type of role model is she setting for her daughter? But what about these men? What type of role models are they setting for their daughters? What type of message are they sending to the women in their lives that for what men want and what men do, and how men treat women? That's not cool either. But it's like nobody says anything about that. You listen to the lyrics, you rap along with it, and you keep it moving. But when it comes to a woman, oh, she shouldn't be saying this, she shouldn't be doing this, she shouldn't be wearing that. And it's like, it takes two to make a kid. So at the same time, what are you teaching your daughter? Or how are you teaching your daughter to love herself? Is your profession and your personal life dictate the type of person or the type of child that you raise? I don't know. I'm not a parent. I don't really know, but it's like, are the men thinking about these things when they're writing lyrics and writing verses and all of that? Are they thinking about their daughter? Probably not. Are they thinking about their mom, their sister, anybody who they would want a man to treat better than better than how they're describing that they treat these women on these songs? I don't think they're thinking about that stuff. But the flip side of it is like, a woman is supposed to sit here and be a creative, but I gotta think about my kid. I gotta think about how my kid would receive it. So it's like, why is that narrative only pushed towards one parent and not the other? I think that's very, it's biased and it's not cool. I think we need to get to a point where it's like expecting things from women that you wouldn't expect from men. And that's the bottom line to it. Because we're all people. We're all out here sharing our gifts with each other. And we should all be free to say, do, feel what we want to. And not just because we have different genitals or different roles in society that it can't be talked about. And it's kind of frustrating because it's like this old school mentality that this woman is just a homemaker, or, your only job is to lay down and make babies and that's it. That's not the way we live anymore. Women are out here boss bitches and doing it for themselves and creating a life of comfort and stability for themselves. Why are y'all being so hard on the women in terms of the music, in terms of the lyrics, in terms of the videos, in terms of the appearance? Why so serious? Why so serious is what I want to know. Personally, I think it's an amazing song. I think the lyrics are dope. I think the visuals were amazing. I like it. It was different. I like it. I like what it's about. I like how they came together. I like how they had the other women just make these appearances and just come in and dance or whatever. It's very film forward, and I am here for it. And I also think that, men could be a little bit more supportive and respect that, This is a passion of these women. This is their platform. This is their life, and they should be able to speak freely about how they feel and the things that they want without having to worry so much about being judged. Because if you wouldn't judge a guy who's saying the same things in his music, then you shouldn't be judging a woman. Like, when did we become in a society where it's, well, no, because it's always been that way. Because even in terms of sex, a guy can have all these bodies and he's a king, but a girl want to have all these bodies and do her, then all of a sudden she's, a hoe, or out here just not representing herself well. Why can't we have the same type of respect, or why can't we share the same sentiments between both genders in terms of sexuality and things like that? I just want to know. It's always going to be that way. I understand that, but I'm saying all of this to say that I stand for Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion, WAP. I'm here for it. I love it. I listened to it on repeat. Learned a couple things. And that's it. I'm just saying, like, guys, if you're out here doing the most and being so pressed and being judgmental all over this video and these lyrics, I'm just going to tell you to get over yourself and find a way to go back into another era where the women are just sitting there like pillow princesses, as my cousin described it on a previous episode. This is not it. And this is not the times that we live in. So you just gotta let it happen, let it be. Support your sisters who are out here doing what they want to do, saying what they want to say, and expressing themselves the way they want to. And that's all I wanted to say. This wine is amazing. I'm gonna continue to sip my drink. I'm probably gonna put on WAP after this because now I'm in the mood to hear it again. Give them a break. Let these ladies live. It's not making you lose any sleep at night. Let it go. And that's it. And as always, thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you next week.